Hey, it's Out of Darts. It's been a little while since I've done a new video here. I have been both under the weather and have a new baby girl who's been amazing and a lot of fun. Don't worry, there's lots more coming this year. I'm super excited about 2018 and I have some really fun projects coming up. The Here Mini, for those that keep asking, is coming. We are just working out some mag release issues and we want to make sure that it's just really solid when we release it. Anyway, this is my Stryfe rev switch plate, and I realized that I had released this, sold hundreds of them, and then not even did a video about it. So all this is a simple little 3D printed plate that can go in the Stryfe here to hold your rev switch, like this 21 amp Omron, and it holds it in the perfect position. So I'm just going to show you how to install this really quickly. There's literally nothing to this. You take out the switch that's there, and all that needs to happen is you can take your switch that you're going to use, you drop it down in place, you can see where it sits, and that will tell you where you need to cut. So essentially, I'm going to show you doing this with snips just because it's a little more camera friendly, but there is nothing to doing this. And you don't have to leave the plate in here. I'm sort of just illustrating that you can use the plate as a guide to get your positioning for your switch. And in fact, I'm actually going to have to pull it out because I need to get to this one right here. So all we're doing is cutting this web, and we're cutting all of this webbing level with where the plate is. This now, the purpose of this is that you can do this, I don't know, that took about, what, 30 seconds or something, and if you did this with the Dremel, it'd be even faster. But the idea with the whole plate system is that you save yourself a ton of time. So this has a hole that lines up with the switch hole itself, and then we put our switch, our rev trigger back in place, and I have some little bit of pre-tension there, that way this trigger will have no slop when it's actually done and installed. So there's our final placement. Like I said, there's when you would want to pull these parts back out. You just put a little bit of glue there and a little bit of glue on the outside. I've used Acrylite or super glue just fine with no problems. You just don't want to douse it and put too much in there or you can ruin the contacts. One thing to mention is you do not need to put the spring back in if you use one of these switches with a heavier click like this, because it has plenty of tension. If you really wanted the spring, you could still go for it and put it back on. There is a little piece here you need to cut off to make that sit flat, and let me just check that I didn't have any others that need to go. So that should be nice and smooth. And then we can put that back on top. And there we have it. It's super simple. I think it's pretty elegant, and since I do mod and sell some Stryfes, and I just tend to do a lot of Stryfes in general myself, I thought it was a good one to make. Now, I have just finished one for the Raven and for the Rival Zeus, so I will have follow-up videos coming on those, and that will show how those work. Let me know what you guys think of the switch plate. On the other side of this shell, you may need to make a little cut to make this fit here. It'll be pretty obvious. If you can't close the shell, there's a little snip you need to make. Pardon the video quality as well. I am shooting on my iPhone because I am in the middle of getting a new camera, as well as some different lighting gear. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, I'm Out of Darts.